Hello everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on our survival challenge. Today we have our first harvest of this series. Our oat field is ready to be harvested, so let's get our New Holland Clayson out to the field quickly because rain is in the forecast. And everything we harvest will go straight to the mill to be turned into flour, which will then be turned into delicious bread in our bakery, which we built in the previous episode. And our sunflower field is wonderful. Once we harvest the sunflowers, we'll produce oil in the mill, and we also have the olives, which will also be converted into oil. I think building the mill was a very wise decision. Okay, so let's start harvesting. And besides the grain, we'll also bale the straw to make some extra money. But we need to be quick to finish before the rain. Oh, I want to see the yield. 96, 97. I think that's okay. And it's working wonderfully. Whoa, the yield here is 123%. That's amazing. But that's because the type of soil. The combine is almost full, so we need to bring the truck here. So I'll park here next to the road, and let's bring our truck. I love this type of truck, very compact for small farms. The strange thing is driving on the wrong side. But it's very nice. Okay, so let's unload the combine and continue the harvesting. harvest is going pretty well. The soil is better at the back of the field, so the yield there is much higher. And the combine's hopper isn't large, nor is the header, but that's not a problem because we only have 2 fields. In fact, to harvest the sunflowers we'll need another header, so I hope we have some compatible with this combine. Okay, so that's the harvest finished. I'll take the combine to the shed and then we'll take the oats to our mill and start making flour. Okay, and now let's go back to our truck. And we harvested 13,000 liters of oats. So let's take them to the mill. Everything we have is very close, which makes logistics much easier. The mill is close to the fields, the bakery next to the mill, and the farm near the farmer's market. Logistics is a fundamental part of any business, and ours is very good. The hopper is closed. Oh, it's so strange to get off the right side of the truck. Okay, let's unload it. And now we can start the production of flour. So let's come to the menu. Oat flour will activate it. 15 to 19 and 960 cycles per month. Oh, that's very beautiful. Wonderful. Well, let's put our truck into the shed and then we can start baling the straw. Okay. And I'm going to hitch the trailer to the baler. Hopefully it will be faster and then we can finish before the rain. So let's do that. Well, it looks like we managed to get everything baled before the rain. I believe the best price for straw is in December, so we'll keep the bales loaded on the trailer for now. And we are officially done. The baler can stay here. And I'll keep the trailer with the bales here until December. The truck fits behind the trailer. And I'll put the pickup truck here. And now I'm going to sell some pallets of long planks because I want to build a storage shed near the bakery. So we need money. First load, and that brings us to $97,000 in the account. And it started raining. Oh, I'm thankful we finished harvesting and baling before the rain. Oh no, we have a pallet of flour in the rain. I will change it to distribute. Okay. And now I will activate the production of bread. And now let's bring that pallet of flour to the bakery. It's raining into the hopper. Okay, now all the flour will go to the bakery, but the bread will be wet. That's why I want to build a storage shed around here. Well, I brought another load of long planks, and now I think we can afford a storage shed. Okay, I think it looks great next to the bakery. Oh, and soon we'll have our first pallet of bread. Just wait a few seconds. And that's our first pallet of bread. Great. And let's take the bread to the storage shed. That's what we build it for. And we can store the bread, oil, and honey here, protected from the weather. By the way, I have another idea. I will sell this honey point. And I'll buy another one here. And now I'm going to sell these 2 pallets of honey at our kiosk. And the next ones we produce, we're going to store in the storage shed until we get the best price. And we are producing a lot of honey. I'm surprised. Well, I think we're building a great industrial area here, with a perfect logistics system. Now the honey will arrive here, and we just need to store it in the warehouse. Okay, so we can finish for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks so much for watching, and see you next video. Bye!